Hey there, my name is Welonz. Welcome to Read Only Memories. I've been wanting to take a look at this for a while now, but back then, when I was starting to get into it, I found out that they were going to have a large content update, including voice acting and updated puzzles and everything, so I kind of held off on it for a while. But now, finally, that update is out, so we're gonna take a look at this game today. Let's take a quick look at what this game is about. In Neo San Francisco, a vibrant city of low life and high tech, you will witness the world's first sapient robot, learning to grow and live as you become embroiled in the darkest scandal of 2064. So this is a, what would you call it, like a point and click, almost like a visual novel type of game. I've heard a lot of good things about this, so I am looking forward to what will happen, but it seems like this is going to be about cyberpunk stuff, which is always nice. Yeah, like I said though, I'm really glad I made it in time, or rather I waited for the voice acting update, because I would much rather have a professional person reading it rather than me having to read out every single line. On the topic of the voice casting though, I do believe they have a lot of industry veterans. I don't have the list on hand right now, but I do believe I remember seeing people like Aaron Yvette. So I think the voice acting can be something that we can look forward to as well. And with that said, I guess we can begin.
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
Undoubtedly, that's our sapient robot right there. Read Only Memories. A new cyberpunk adventure. Right off the bat though, the first thing that I can think of while seeing the intro is that it's kind of like it's a world similar to Deus Ex, where people can have augmentations and implants now. It's a lot closer than I imagined it would be though, 2064. That's like 50 years from now. Home sweet home. Okay, maybe not so sweet. Musty might be a better descriptor. Oh, okay, so this is my house. Whoa! Ah, okay, we have all these different things we can do with the sink. We can look at it, turn it on, talk to it, or use something on it. Let's start with the basics. You don't know exactly what that ooze is, only that it seems to be growing day by day. Running water might just make it worse. Yeah, it's flooding a little bit right now. You ask the blob in the sink to not loiter, but it bubbles up at you. Okay, I don't think we'll be doing anything with the sink for now. Maybe I should turn on my laptop? Ah, good old Lappy. It may not be the most powerful, or the fastest, or have the best screen, but, well, it works. That's a good thing. Despite the smell, keep the window open. Better to have gross air than no air. Besides, the window's broken. Ah, I tried opening the window just now. Okay. Can I turn on my laptop? Lappy is a bit of a relic, so it takes a while to turn on. You have an article due tonight. Better finish it before bed. Ah, so I'm some type of journalist, I'm guessing. Okay, today? Is that news? Neo San Francisco's most beloved morning show, all about news and entertainment. People in Neo, Oklahoma are still confused by the name. Ah, so they've taken the actual places and they added a Neo in front of it, because I'm guessing society is so different now, but geographically, it's still the same place. The Scan Line is the show's online newspaper. OK Today is usually all about feel-good news, but it does focus on serious current events at times as well. Okay, can we read something? A story about the human revolution. Human Revolution remains vigilant in #StayHuman, protests in Upper Market. So, of course, with this kind of massive change to people, there are people who will be for it and people who are against it. And the Human Revolution are actually against it. That kind of a name, like the group name, kind of makes me think that they would be for it, but I guess not. December 19, the Human Revolution is on day 10 of their protesting outside various Genis clinics around the city, including those in the East Bay and down the peninsula. Genis, the gene splicing treatment facility, has been met with much controversy since the organization reached mainstream exposure over the past few years. Genis employee Mort Crane spoke to OK Today exclusively. According to him, most Genis workers are up in arms, claiming they're being terrorized in their own city. Some violence going on. We're here to help people who need gene therapy for their own personal reasons, whatever they are, said Crane. Individual rights have always been of paramount importance to us, he continued, and we believe that our customers have the right to live as they please or require. The Human Revolution stands behind their claim that Genis is diluting the human experience by providing hybrids with gene splicing treatments. Yeah, well, this group is very against it, but right off the bat, you can tell that this gene splicing treatment, there's some health benefits from it too, right? Like if you take out a gene that gives you an illness or something. The group feels that the goals stated by Genis, in addition to newer cybernetic technology, are warping humanity into a very scary dark future. Not untrue. You gotta have very strict regulations about this kind of stuff. Who are we to mess with our genes and start turning everybody into who knows what, said one protester, who asked to remain anonymous. It's ridiculous and scary. It's not human. More information to follow later? Charlie Nova. Who is this?
Hey, it's Charlie Nova, host of Star in the Stratosphere and Tonight in the Stars. Join Ryan V. Josio and the Hassy Boys for our 10th annual TMI New Year's Eve special, where I'll interview some of the hottest celebrities and find out what their plans are for 2065. Tune in or join us live at Union Square for the big show, starting at 10 p.m.
So that's their online radio show, I guess. Sports article. Our hometown Neo SF 49ers! What kind of sport is this? Is it affected by technology? Quest for 10. Sunday's big game brings an important question to everyone's mind. Can the 49ers punch their ticket to the playoffs and bring the Lombardi Trophy back to Neo San Francisco? It would mark the first win since the move to New Candlestick after almost a 50-year hiatus from the city. Since returning, they've had disappointing losses to New York Giants and the Mexico City Luchadors. So what kind of sport is this, though? That's what I really want to know. Is it football? Quarterback? That's the only sport I know. Oh, but look at that. Illegal cybernetic enhancements. Certain modifications of implants are banned by the League, but their official reports state their repeated investigations into Lopez found no evidence to substantiate these rumors. Okay, so some are allowed. If some are allowed, I don't see why every single team member on the sports team would have it. Lopez is the first woman to ever be quarterback in a major football team. Ah, it is football and ooh, mixed gender teams. Interesting. Yeah, the world is a little bit different from as we know it, isn't it? Yup. Catch Sunday's results here first. What about this one? Local news article, that seems more relevant to us. A story about a broken down froyo stand? Golden Gate Park vandalism on the rise. December 19, reports show that local foodie booth JJ's Froyo stand was destroyed last night in what appears to be another case of a rogue ROM. What was it again? Relationship... something manager. Operation? Committing an act of vandalism. The cart was evidently attacked and damaged by a large ROM that had no shell. Witnesses state the alleged perpetrator has been randomly appearing at night before lumbering back into the nearby trees on the western side of the park. This is the first case of a ROM being reported to live on its own in the wild as a stray. Police say that tracking down a potential owner of the ROM is likely impossible. Some speculate that the strange ROM may have been framed by vandals who set their crime deliberately to make it appear to have been carried out by the ROM, rogue or under orders. So we have some issues, and frankly it's strange that it's taken so long for issues to crop up, but this ROM here, it's acting a little bit... It seems like it might be acting independently. Seemingly, anyway. Parallax, that's the company that makes ROMs, right? They assured us that the rogue ROM is purely a myth that tends to pop up conveniently when low-revenue businesses have the urge to file an insurance claim. Sure. Parallax didn't appreciate the reports. Is this wild ROM the real deal, or could it be a fairy tale created by those looking to make a quick buck? Or perhaps there's something else to be gained. Stay tuned. And I believe that's all the articles we can read today. Okay, other than reading articles, we also have Journalogic. What is this? It's not the fanciest program, but it's the only word editor that still gets updates for a machine as old as yours. Ah, it's like Microsoft Word. Before you can review the GX Ultra Beats, you must become one with the GX Ultra Beats. Where did you put those damn headphones anyway? Okay, it looks like I might need to find some headphones before writing this. Premier Online Video Network. Oh, okay. Active streams? It's like Twitch. Can we watch some Twitch? The walls are paper thin. Watching a live feed at this hour would probably cause your neighbors to kill you. You wonder if there's possibly anything nearby that might aid you on your quest. How about a set of headphones? But I guess I should read my email first. Whoa, I got a lot of spam mail, scam mail, bill, work mail, weekly update, invitation, promotional mail, rent mail, maybe the work mail. Hey there, I'm the lead editor for WTF Sounds, formerly Oh My God Sounds. We're a new up-and-coming audio review feed looking for hot talent who need a platform for their work. We'd love to feature any product reviews you'd like to do for us. Oh, is that why we're doing the headphones? We'd be able to give you some great exposure, and if we like your stuff, could possibly throw some creds in your way. Don't they know people die of exposure? Maybe not that kind of exposure. Get cheap crash! Only 99 creds for 30-day supply, 212 stems. Hello there, I'm Princess Emma Thomas. I want to wire you some money from Nigeria. horse fortune. I write to you today as I need your help to secure my great fortune passed down from my great-grandfather. Yeah, whatever. Ooh, if I could send my personal credit ID marker to you immediately. You may keep the rest of the money. Thank you, princess, but I think I'll pass this time. What is this email? The bill. Your account is past due in the amount of 1,300. Failure to restore your account may result in termination of service. Uh-oh, I can't pay my bills. Ah, yes, the age-old choice between food or electricity. Well, oh no, which means we probably are really looking for this headphone thing to pay out. What about rent? Uh-oh, my rent is due too. Better get the article done. Passy Infinity, what is that? Is that a 5 credits? A Passy Infinity has all of your daily calories with none of the nutritional value. Oh, McDonald's, okay. Invitation to what? To come see the lighting ceremony of the Christmas tree downtown from your friends at Dr. Tricia Lee, DDS. Dentist. Ah! VTech. This is your weekly update from Vintage Tech, your #1 source for classic technology such as my laptop. Popular pieces this week: The King of Click, a retrospective on the classic Model N keyboard. Ah, okay, that must be a reference to the Model M keyboard in real life, the IBM keyboard. Why would I want to unsubscribe? I don't want to do that. No, I want to keep it. Oh, I guess can I? Oh, I gotta do it. Not like I could do it anyway. Okay, so I think that's probably enough of looking at my laptop. I need to find those headphones. Or I can look around my room. You're home within your home. Nothing like curling up under those blankets and escaping away for a while. You better submit your article before you turn in, or you won't have a place to sleep for long. Yeah, good idea. Can I talk to my bed? This bed only chats back when you're asleep talking. It's not the most well-designed function. Well, at least you feel safe behind this newly installed security door. That's good. Coffee? Can I have a cup? Coffee. The great equalizer! The one thing that the poor and rich alike need to chug through the day, you assume. You take a sip of the old stale coffee. The letters F and K seem clear as day. It's also really gross. This cup has really cooled off on talking. It lost the hots for you a while ago. Ha 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 ha. What do I have in my inventory anyway? Oh, I only have my ID card. Yeah, I guess we wouldn't put the ID card in the coffee, would we? A single piece of loose, unsorted paper lies on the ground. Okay. Sort of suits the room's aesthetic better with it on the ground, don't you think? If you say so. I feel like having a messy room kind of makes you feel bad though, so maybe I want to pick it up, but apparently I can't. A page only holds the opinions of its author. This one's blank. So it's oh, it probably fell from this pile here. Stack of paper for your unpublished novel. Pen on paper is the most tangible method, but if you're gonna be so sloppy, maybe going digital would be a good goal. No, your principals whine too much at the thought. Would Hemingway go full digital if he were in 2064? Probably. Ah! GX Ultra Beats. I got him. The ultimate in budget audio. You better try them out so that you can start crafting your review. Alright. Oh, and then we probably... Yeah, we probably go open the Twitch stream with this. They're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with some things lying around your apartment, such as my laptop? Anything else though? My friend Hayden gave me a poster. This group is old, but the music is timeless. That's what he said, at least. YMO. Careful, it's a load-bearing poster. Okay. Fridge. The video screen on the front says mustard, half full, spoiled milk, 10 days past expired. Can I take something out? Ooh, the milk doesn't look so good. Maybe the spoiled milk has one more good day on it. Maybe. Hell yeah, I'm taking it. It's fine, I'll be okay. I'm kind of poor, so I feel like I need to conserve my resources a little bit. Can I use any items on my sink though? That's what I'm really interested in. Put some milk in the sink? No way. Alright, okay. Let's try our laptop again then in this case. Lips. Type W. If I can go to the live feed. The GX Ultra Beats sync to Lappy automatically. I should connect to one of the less pornographic feeds. Your best options are usually limited to video game streams, old console recordings, and live cams of baby animals. Your choice is clear. Baby animals? Lappy's speakers feel neglected, but now you have the first-hand experience needed to start actually writing the review. The first part of work is done. You're so accomplished. Now go write the review. Alright, time to get work out of the way. Let's do this. Selling your selling my soul bit by bit, character by character. Finished. Now to send it off to the editor. There, your big break. Surely your glowing review of GX Ultra Beats is your ticket out of poverty and into a book deal. Surely. You're aiming to be a book author. You're not gonna be raking in the money anytime soon. At all. Work is finally out of the way. Time for bed. Okay, sounds fair enough. I've pretty much looked at everything on the laptop anyway, but is there anything around the room that I haven't... Ah, maybe this plant here. This plant is in pretty bad shape. Isn't this supposed to be one of the easier plants to take care of? Well, it's probably because I haven't taken care of it at all. Oh, can I give it some milk? The plant doesn't matter. It doesn't care. Clearly, water from the sink isn't an option right now, but this gross spoiled milk is definitely not a nutritious alternative. Come on, it doesn't mind, it doesn't mind. Oh, I can't use the plant. Can I talk to my precious plant? They say plants react positively to conversation, but this poor thing might be too far gone already. Oh, I'm gonna name you Lisa. Not traumatized from previous gaming experiences at all, of course. Wakefield. Sometimes the old books are the best, especially to keep your window propped open. Wow, it's not a good... Don't you want to be a book author? Would you want someone using your book to prop up a window? Come on. Oh, we've seen this. Those damn headphones. Okay, I think we're okay. Well, let's hit the bed then, I guess. Yeah, I'm okay. It's been a long day. I gotta get my beauty sleep. Whoa! How did they open my door? They're using my computer. What the hell?
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
Hi.
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient. Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
No. I live in a world full of it, so no. Do you recognize that voice? I recognize it, but I can't put the name on it. Is it Clem? Clementine? How did you get into my apartment?
I came in through the door, of course. The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious.
Oh, okay. Oh, Do you think this might be the rogue ROM that's been running around?
It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code. It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the SecuGate M/14723-B.
17 trillion? No, I knew my landlord was full of it when he said it was the best.
Don't feel too bad. I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you.
You know my information.
I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter. Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken.
Oh.
And that you left it open.
Oh. You know my dog's birthday?
I know a lot of things. Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the codes manually, but it was trivial to slice through the door's firewall and try against the stored data directly.
Wow.
I would suggest investing in an Insect Model 1355 automatic security door. The 1385 is newer, but I find the added attack vector introduced by the integrated voice commands isn't worth the convenience.
Hey buddy, this is all nice and dandy, but why are you here? Who are you even?
The 1355 also has 300 5-star reviews on Congo.
Oh! You don't look at the 5-star reviews though if you want to buy something, you look at the 3-star reviews. Cause 5 stars are a little biased. Hold on, wait, why do they keep wanting me to talk about the computer? What did he say about my computer? I completely missed it. Hold on, what are you doing in my apartment?
Oh, I hope you don't mind.
I do mind!
While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC.
What?
Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my microactuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
You need to ask me before you do things. And if you want to clean things, I would suggest cleaning the sink. You picked up the paper that was on the ground, but you didn't clean the sink.
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
Is it too old? A snag?
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware.
Wow!
An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well.
I hope you're gonna pay for that.
I would consider it no great loss, though. Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
Cause I'm poor, I'm broke. Not everybody is advanced like you. All my work was on there.
Don't fret. I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash. Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs.
So, okay, well that's fair enough, I guess.
It is the least I can do.
Yes. That's nice, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous.
Aww.
I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden, until now.
Hayden! Hayden is the friend who gave me the poster. And you know what? For a little robot, this guy is pretty emotive, huh? Hayden? You know Hayden Weber?
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes.
I haven't seen Hayden in over a year. Where is he?
I don't really know. That's why I'm here. help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
Slow down, just start from the beginning.
The beginning. Okay, yes, I can do that. Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me.
Oh, and you live there?
He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape. I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
Oh no. Why would they want Hayden?
He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped.
Ah, so Hayden is with the company who makes these ROMs.
I suspect it has to do with me.
Who are you anyway? What do you have to do with it?
Ah, excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before.
First time for everything.
I am Turing. I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments.
With a name like Turing, I'm not too surprised.
He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. Exploring true artificial sapience. It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him. Either to stop his research, or to take it and use it for themselves.
Yes, you are very chatty. So chatty, what makes you so special?
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them.
Like you?
But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner. They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me.
Oh.
But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance.
Afraid. Being afraid. That's a sign that this little guy here is a little bit more than a robot.
Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
How would you know? One way or the other?
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
I think we're getting a little too philosophical here.
You're right. I apologize for the tangent.
Was anyone out for Hayden?
I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert, but he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked. It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
Why am I your best hope?
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book.
Of course.
Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me.
An unemployed journalist? Really? Who hasn't spoken to Hayden for over a year?
And the one one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
Ah. Why should I get involved? I haven't seen Hayden in forever.
I took into account that you might not want to help me out of the goodness of your heart, as they say. But considering your recent slump in published articles and the lack of liquid assets in your bank accounts...
You can check that?
I figured you would jump at the chance to be first on the scene of the violent disappearance of a prominent parallax researcher right in the heart of Neo-SF.
If it pays.
Am I wrong? Maybe you store your cash under that ratty mattress in the corner.
Wow. Point. Well then, I suppose we should get started.
Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the auto cab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, actually, why not go to the police? They might be able to help.
No, we can't. One of the last things Hayden told me was to avoid the authorities. We must be cautious about who we inform of this. My calculations show that the possibilities of a leak are dangerously high. Corruption, despite being a challenge to public trust as well as cohesion of departmental policies, is still a possibility to consider. If it becomes public that Hayden has been kidnapped, his life may be put in further danger. His chances of escape would surely decrease. We must keep this to ourselves for now, please.
Okay, Bobblehead, I'll help. But there better be a story here.
My head does not bobble, thank you very much.
Ah, so my angle coming into this is, in addition to helping this guy, I can get a story out of this, and maybe that story will make me rich.
In addition, I would not expect you to help me without fair compensation.
Yup.
I assure you, there is a story here. Whether you are good enough to find it or not is up to you. I hope you are, for Hayden's sake.
Don't worry, Bobblehead, I got you. Alright, lead the way. Hayden's apartment. December 21st.
That's strange.
What is?
Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired.
They don't want to make it seem like something's happened, I guess.
I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Perhaps a maintenance robot took care of it?
It's possible.
Yeah, I don't think Turing would mishear because he's a goddamn robot.
Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully.
Okay.
Before we go any further, I feel I need to clear the air between us.
Oh, do we have bad blood?
Events have been proceeding faster than I am capable of processing them, and I may have been overly critical of you in our previous conversations.
What happened to your 70 trillion clock cycles?
I have put you in an unexpected situation, and it was tactless of me to question your motivations. Let's strive to have a more harmonious relationship from now on.
Aw, okay, buddy. I'm okay with that. Don't worry about it. You're upset about Hayden.
Oh, a lucky break. It seems my access codes still work.
Oh!
Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
You don't have to rub it in. We shouldn't disturb any evidence, just in case we need to go to the police after all. Oh, he might get mad if I say this, though.
Agreed.
Oh, okay. It doesn't look like there was much of a struggle.
I'm not surprised. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. I should have stayed and tried to protect him.
Aren't you programmed against harming humans?
Of course not. How silly.
Oh.
To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually.
Well, I suppose you have a point there.
I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
If you want to get along, maybe don't say stuff like that. Comforting, Turing. Why don't you?
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people. The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you.
This guy, he's very intelligent and very human-like, but I can see that if he continues talking to me like a robot pretending to be a human, it's gonna be a problem.
It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
Glad we're clear on that one.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense.
He told you to leave, so don't worry about it too much.
But
You did the right thing by escaping.
Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
Okay. Well, for starters, none of the glass is broken, so I don't feel like... yeah, not too much happened here.
Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs, as if he doesn't do enough of that at work.
It's his passion. Can I take them? What reason would you have? I don't even have a ROM. Turing is a ROM. We might need extra parts. Come on. Let me hoard some of this stuff.
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books.
Oh? Oh, a tablet.
Ah, that device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him.
Yeah, that's a good point. You want to be human, right?
Looks like there's a place here for a physical memory card.
So maybe that's what we have to look for then.
Without the memory card, this tablet is useless.
Sure. If I were a memory card, where would I hide?
That's Hayden's computer.
Should we take a look at it?
Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM, but desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
Do you know how to get in? There might be clues.
Unfortunately, no, I don't.
Yeah, and Hayden sounds like the kind of guy who would put a lot of security on the computer too, so he probably can't crack this one.
And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time.
Yeah. Of course you can't. That would be too easy.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
It's okay.
If you'd like to try your hand at digital breaking and entering, be my guest. I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU.
'Cause you're always thinking like a human?
Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms. Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software if I attempt to slice in. frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
What does talents have to do with it?
The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down. I lack that ability.
For now. Are you incapable of that kind of creative leap?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers.
Oh!
I do seem to have some skill with painting, though.
Aww.
Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion.
Abstract art doesn't seem like the thing a robot would be good at.
That's true. Machines are best at reproduction. Still life,
Oh.
impressionism, photorealism. But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Let's get back to searching. We learned a little bit about Turing there. Interesting for a robot to like painting. Painting is it's not like math. A lot of gray areas, not black and white at all. TV is looping through some of Hayden's feeds, tech banter, Ted's code tips, augmented eye. No buttons on the screen. Game consoles. Vintage. Hayden was a fan of old tech. Mega 16, a Dural, and even a Family-Link. A Family-Link. We gain the strength of the temptation we resist. So, you'll probably be a rad video game wizard now! Hey, awesome! Okay, what is this? A ROM component in Hayden's headset. He must have been in the middle of working on something. Busted. He must have dropped it. Oh, is that a memory card? It is. Let's get the card going on in here then.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections. If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
The tablet's calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bells?
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask.
Okay.
Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district.
Okay.
I'll mark it on your city map.
Cool.
We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character. Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
My city map?
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system. We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you. For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about. I just need to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Making a new account? Sure. Don't you know literally everything about me already? You knew my first dog's birthday.
This is just how things are done.
What?
I'm certain I could spend a few quadrillion clock cycles to bypass that part of my operating system, but that seems less efficient than just running the setup program.
Okay, I get it.
So, here we go! Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager running the latest build of Parallax's live intelligence processing system.
Look at its face, it's so cute! And yeah, ROM, Relationship and Organizational Manager, there we go.
I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM.
Okay.
If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly.
I don't think I need to do that.
First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Sure. Cut the crap, Turing, we need to go. I want to see what this does.
Thank you. I have input your name as Cut the Crap, Turing. We need to go.
Okay, I'll enter my name. Alright, okay. Will my phone thing even fit? I don't think it will. Yeah, that's okay. I can just put Welonz. Sure. Yes, I wish to keep this name.
Thank you. I have input your name
As Welonz.
Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
I am a she.
Thank you. I have input your pronouns. Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
Omnivorous. Vegetarian.
Diet set as Goddammit Turing. Are you sure?
That's correct.
Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available. Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy, or restart setup to enter it again.
Thanks. In review, your name is Welonz, your pronouns are she or her, and your diet is Goddammit Turing.
Does that sound right?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, that was relatively painless.
It was... I don't know if I would use that to describe it.
You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF. The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now.
Okay. I want to look around a little bit more.
Oh, all right. When you are ready to leave, just use your map.
Okay. I don't know how to use it, but right here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it off here for now. That was approximately the first hour of read-only memories, and so far, it's pretty cute. Pretty cute. Turing is a cute little guy. Not really sure yet where the story wants to take us, but it looks like we'll be looking for Hayden and watching over Turing this whole time. I have to say though, I'm really glad I put off playing this until the voice acting came out because it's wonderful not having to read every single line. With that said though, I would like to continue this if I have time, but with my current schedule right now, I'm not sure if I'll be able to regularly play this, so let me know if you want to see more of this and I'll try to see if I can fit this in my schedule somewhere. With that said, this was Welonz with the first hour of 2064 Read-Only Memories. By the way, Read-Only Memories is the original game, and 2064 Read-Only Memories is the updated version. I probably should have mentioned this a little bit earlier, but there you go. I hope you enjoyed watching Little Turing as much as I enjoyed playing this, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!